During my time in Spain, I spent 5 days in Barcelona and 5 days in Madrid. Barcelona is located within the region of Catalonia, a region that strives for independence and accounts for 19.9% of Spain's GDP. Right away, I could tell that the natives of Barcelona had a sense of nationalistic pride about them and would flat out speak English when I attempted to speak Spanish. This is because they primarily speak Catalan, a unique language including Spanish and other Romantic languages. During our business visit to Diplocat, public diplomacy advisor Jordi Arafat Agramunt stated that lack of recognition of the Catalan language, identity, and culture is one of many other factors contributing to the desire for independence. We saw main tourist attractions, including the old Olympic Stadium and Village, Antonio Gaudí's architectural structures, such as the Sagrada Familia and Parc Güell, and Barcelona's Gothic Cathedral. We also got to go to the FC Barcelona football stadium and museum, and tour the Cordoniu winery. When I first arrived to our hotel in Barcelona, I noticed that the rooms were considerably smaller, yet cost more than a much larger room in the US. Here, I thought of how the purchasing power parity, or PPP, did not hold. For one night in Group Hotel Gravina, it cost $192 to stay in a double bed suite. However, one night in the Hyatt Hotel, centrally located in the Fort Worth Stockyards, is only $183 for a double suite and comparable services. This PPP did not hold in part because Barcelona is definitely a huge tourist hotspot, with more than 17,400,000 tourists visiting in 2015 alone, and people are willing to pay more for less just to be centrally located. When we arrived in Madrid, I immediately got a different vibe than I did from Barcelona. Madrid felt much faster paced and less old world, and surprisingly more crowded than Barcelona. The weather was significantly warmer due to the geographical location, and instead of Catalan, people spoke Castilian Spanish. We still walked and took the metro to all of our destinations, and still grappled with trying to make it into restaurants for lunch and dinner. Most restaurants in Spain won't open their doors for lunchtime until 1 p.m. Until then, they serve breakfast. Similarly with dinner, some restaurants close for siesta until 7 to 8 p.m. However, most businesses stay up and running all day, with people just getting on the metro for work around 9 a.m. Most American workdays begin at 8 a.m. sharp, with 2 hours allotted for travel time and traffic. In Madrid, we went to several cultural visits as well. We visited El Prado, saw the Royal Palace, toured the Real Madrid football stadium, and walked around Retiro Park. Our last business visit was to the U.S. Commercial Service, a brand of the U.S. Department of Commerce's International Trade Administration that works with local and international companies to ensure that U.S. companies have equal and fair opportunity to compete in global markets. Commercial counselor Daniel Crocker discussed to us one of Spain's largest global issues at hand, its unemployment rate. Currently, Spain's unemployment rate is 17.8%. While this figure has slowly decreased over the years, 39.3% of all unemployed people are under 25 years old. Spain has the second highest unemployment rate along with Greece. Crocker told us that more and more young people are graduating from university and living with their parents due to the high cost of living alone in Spain. Additionally, employers are not offering nearly enough salary-wise, which has also reduced work incentive. He also said that in general, collectivist Spaniards just don't have the same reach for the stars work mentality that individualist Americans have. They are okay living average lives and just getting by, whereas Americans are always striving to achieve new career and life goals. After dinner at our first night in Madrid, I came across Lush, one of my favorite cosmetic stores. I was excited because I was sure that purchasing products from this store would be cheaper due to the exchange rate than it would be in the US. $1 equals 0.89 euros. One intergalactic bath bomb at Lush in Texas is $7.75, while the same bath bomb at the Madrid store is €5.95, or $6.65. PPP also did not hold because Lush headquarters is in the United Kingdom and products shipped within Europe are cheaper than exported products to the US. Overall, Spain is enriched with a history and culture that is truly unique from any other country. I am so glad I had the opportunity to revisit and learn even more about the country and myself.